Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Team Lucid stream. Giz was very tired today, so he couldn't really join because he was exhausted. Went to bed. Started up the stream for me so that we could have our very first MilanCast. We've had this kind of like before. Well, Giz was gone, but this is a full hour and a half of Milan, pretty much. So I'm gonna. I'm gonna talk about Giz is like whispering stuff in my ear. You don't hear that, but anyway. I'm gonna go to bed, Giz. Bye bye, Giz. Anyway, I'm gonna be talking about how it is to try to lucid dream without having a lot of time, pretty much. So this is something that is really I find it hard to do because it asks a lot of time, pretty much. If you want to have lucid dreams, you gotta write the dreams down. You gotta do like reality checks and stuff like that, and that is something that you can't really do if you don't have a lot of time. So I'm gonna try and give you guys some tips on what you can do to still improve your lucidity while not like investing too much time. Audio is loud and distorted. What is I sort it out. Okay, let me know if it's good. Let me know if it's good. Audio test. Tell me if it's still distorted, if it's too whatever. Yeah, I think it should be good now. Alright, okay. So yeah, welcome everyone that's watching. For the people that only just joined, Giz is not here today because he's very tired. He just started up the stream for me so that I could do it. And some of you might know that we met in London. It was really awesome because it's pretty funny, actually. We've been working together doing stuff for I guess about 4 years now, and we had never met before. So we kind of like grabbed the opportunity to meet in London. He was gonna go there for a concert, and London's actually not that far from me. So I just decided to get a ticket and make a weekend out of it. If you, what was that? No One's Thunder is too great for Sky. If you want to see what happened in London, make sure to check out my channel, obviously, because I have a whole vlog on the whole weekend, and Giz has as well. His video is out already. Mine's coming on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. So #Milan if you want to see it. We already did. We also did a collab video together. We did about I guess 2 or 3. You will be seeing both of those. The one on my channel is going to be there next Saturday, which is I guess the 11th. Let me check that. Next Saturday is that the 11th? Yeah, that's the 11th of February. You should see that one on my one, and you should see Giz's video on his channel. So yeah, the question: 4 years. What did you two do together before TLD? I'm planning to do like a video on what my whole history with YouTube is, pretty much, and because I've had a channel since 2009 or something like that, and one of the channels that I had multiple, was about lucid dreaming. That's kind of how I met Giz. He invited me to be part of the original Team Lucid Dream. Thank you, Nicholas. He sent me a message. Anyway, so he invited me to be part of Team Lucid Dream. That was the very first edition, pretty much, or second in theory. Anyway, it's a whole thing. We might even make a video of it. And that's how we worked together for the first time. And so yeah, it should be 4 years ago, something like that. Because we're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Maybe we might make a special out of it, like stuff in which we mention each other. Videos we might have done together. I can't exactly. I don't know exactly. Anyway, we could do that. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. Also, since I'm gonna have to fill this hour and a half up, I want you guys, or would like you guys, to ask any question that you want. It doesn't have to be lucid dreaming related. Doesn't have to be TLD related. Doesn't have to be YouTube related. Can be anything that you want me to answer to. Just anything. So, hey Alex, thank you for watching as well. I met her in London as well. I forgot to record a segment out of that, and you know it's also pretty funny. I tried to like meet you guys in London, but I didn't want to say I'm coming to London. You guys want to meet me? what I did was I put stuff on Twitter saying, for people that live in or around London, hit me up because I might study there next year, which is also true. I might study there. But I kind of just wanted to see how many people live there, and just if they sent me a message, just be like, oh, you want to meet or something like that. Just want to be in the vlog. But nobody responded. Only message I got was from Alex, pretty much. But we already kind of just like we already planned to meet each other because we kind of just like outside of the YouTube thing. Anyway, yeah. Here, Josh remembers the Twitter post. My phone is going crazy now. Let me check. Okay, there you go. What do you study, Michael? I study film. I'm in a film school in Brussels. I'm in my second year now. I do anything. I do directing. I do editing, camera, audio, documentary stuff as well as fiction stuff. Anything pretty much. It's a very all-round study that I do. How do llamas feel when they're called alpacas? I always wondered it. That's a good question. I probably can't answer that. I'm not really an alpaca dude or something. I do like them. Power to you, my man. Thanks. So, as always, it's not because it's just like a Milan stream. MilanCast is what we sometimes call it. It's just the same as always, you know. I got my sponsor here. Yeah, it's awesome. Just gotta have my water. Gotta have some consistency here on this channel. So, next time that I might come to London or something like that, I won't keep it a secret, because there's a lot of hints that I gave. Even in a video of mine, I put in the bottom corner somewhere, I'm coming to London in January. Nobody noticed. That was the good thing, pretty much, because I'm gonna put that in the video, show you guys all the hints that we put everywhere, even on stream, right in your face. We put hints to show that we were gonna meet in London, Giz and I, but you never noticed, and that's good. Some of you might have like you might have thought, you might have kind of like already guessed that we were gonna meet, so that's good on you. But nobody actually like realized it. Anyway, what's that? Water is 42. Is that like because the meaning of life thing? I don't know. Whatever, something like that. It's pretty funny because 42 is a number that I see everywhere. So yeah, the thing, Lucid Dreaming with a busy schedule. What I notice a lot is that whenever I have dreams with like very little amount of time, because I do stuff all the time. I'm constantly busy this year doing stuff for school, outside of school, TLD, anything really. It can get really hard to have decent dreams, let alone becoming lucid. That is just, you know, for some people not even possible if you barely have any sleep. It's not like I never sleep. I mean, it's just you have to be in the rhythm. You have to write your dreams down, do your reality checks and stuff like that. So becoming lucid at night is something that doesn't really happen to me anymore, at least not in the things that I do right now. I don't have a lot of time, therefore I don't have a lot of lucid dreams at night. What does happen though, if for example I take a nap, I will quite often become lucid. I guess it's about like 1 out of 4 or 5 naps that I take, I do have a lucid dream, which is pretty remarkable actually for such a short amount of time. That's like when I want to become lucid, I take a nap pretty much. Not that I do it especially to become lucid, it's just because I'm very tired. I still need enough sleep, you know. So yeah. For the people that wonder how long should I take a nap, what defines a nap and what is like an actual sleep, a nap is something, it takes about 20 minutes, something like that. That's like the ideal time for a nap. And you can make it longer, obviously. You can make it 40 minutes, maybe even an hour. But I think the best response or the best result that you're gonna get to, like, if you're talking about chances of becoming lucid, is gonna be somewhere about 20 minutes. The reason that you become lucid in this is because, for example, what I had once was my television was on, and I put the volume pretty low so I could fall asleep, but still I wanted to sleep pretty much. So what happened was I heard my television while I was asleep. I heard my television while I was dreaming, and the voices came through, which was awesome, by the way, because it felt like I knew that I was dreaming by then. I knew that I was, dreaming. I had a lucid dream. And it was kind of like I saw the scene that was going on television happening right before me. I saw the two characters talking to each other, and I knew that it was CSI that was on. That's pretty funny. So yeah, that might be a tip for you guys if you wanna like realize that you're dreaming and become lucid more often while having a nap. Maybe turn on the radio, turn on television, something like that, so that something from reality gets pulled in your dream, pretty much. Okay, let me check the questions here. 1920 TLDs out of World War One. Yes, almost at 2000. Sake99S. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Does 20 minutes meditation before bed help you have more lucid dreams? I believe so. Definitely, if you combine that with the mild technique. If you don't know what mild is, it's a mnemonic-induced lucid dream. It's just like you kind of repeat to yourself, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna realize that I'm dreaming. It's kind of, we have videos on that. Go check it out. So if you combine that with the meditation 20 minutes before going to bed, I am absolutely positive that will increase your chances of becoming lucid. Let me check. Milan hardly does anything while I try to do reality checks and all that. He still surpasses me. It's also that, for example, Max and Geo and almost everyone in Team Lucid Dream have is that whenever they become lucid, it is not like reality check induced. It's very much just they get the feeling that they're dreaming and they know. That is something that it's not. If you only found out about lucid dreaming yesterday, that's not going to happen to you. It only happens if you have like a couple years maybe of experience. So yeah. Meditation does help. I meditate. It really helps dream recall, says Dan Pierce. Yeah, absolutely, I agree. How long do you meditate for? That was probably a question to you guys in the chat. I don't do it because I don't have the time. That's it. I feel like if you guys talk about meditation, I think about you sitting still and just, trying to get everything out of your head. My meditation is, you're going to see that pretty much in Saturday's video. I went on top of the biggest building in Europe, the Shard in London, and I have this amazing view, and I listen to music that I know that calms you down and everything. I was taking photos, I was walking around, looking at the view, and that kind of is like what my meditation is pretty much. I really enjoy that though. I have troubles just getting everything out of my head, so sitting still listening to something or doing it right before bed is not really something that I can do pretty much. What do you think about mild meme-induced lucid dream? Oh, I bet it's pretty good. Michael Milan. Dan Pierce was talking about dream guides. Comments on dream guides. I'm trying to catch up with everyone. Thank you for the questions. So really, I know what to talk about now. So, dream guides. It's something that for quite a while really fascinated me, because I feel like everyone can find their own dream guide pretty much. I mean, if you go into a dream and you actually look for it, I genuinely believe that the person you will find can help you, and that is because of I guess one main reason, and that is experience that I got with it. I had this dream once. I talked about it on stream weeks ago. I don't know exactly when, since this is the 18th stream already. Damn. All right, so let me take a sip here of that nice water. A dream that I had was I was dreaming that I was somewhere, and like lucidity was some sort of, it was like playing tag, and if you tagged someone, they became lucid. It was kind of to be compared with that, only I was like the person that nobody could really tag me unless they like robbed me of it pretty much. So what happened was I was walking around in my dream. I was lucid, and something funny that you guys can also do is like take a photo. I did that, and I can still imagine that the photo that I took perfectly. So if you feel like you really want to keep a certain moment, keep a certain vision that you had, a certain view or building that you really liked, and you want to kind of like take into reality or in waking life. Take a photo, do that. Just, it's awesome. So what happened was, there was like a group of like bad guys. I don't know if I can put it that way. And at some point, I remember them pushing me down, and they did something to me that pulled away my lucidity. And that was actually the case. It was like I genuinely lost my lucidity. And I remember there was some sort of, I guess it was human or something, but it was flying. I'll call it an angel to make it more visual for you guys. I don't know exactly what it was. Can't exactly recall what it looked like. And that thing, person, it, her, him, I don't know, was protecting me, and went behind those guys that like literally take my lucidity back and give it back to me. And the funny thing was that it actually, like, I lost my lucidity. I lost like a sense of lucidity in the literal sense of the word. I lost clarity a bit, and she gave it back to me, or he gave it back to me. It gave it, I don't know, whatever. And my lucidity was completely back. So I feel like that was like my dream guide. So if we talk about dream guides here, I do believe that they exist. I don't believe that it's like a third entity, something like that. I believe that it's something like in your head that you can summon to help you. It's not like I believe that it's it doesn't have anything to do with like religion or stuff like that. It's all mental. That's my opinion. So hope that was a good explanation. Let me check. Comments. Ghost says, hello, first time catching TLS live. Welcome. I'm sorry I'm running behind on comments. Just want to read everything here. Do you want me to try find the song you told me to listen to when you were up? Yeah, you can do that. Doesn't really matter, Alex. I've had it multiple times, but no more than 5 seconds to become a professional sleep paralysis stopper. Hey, Freezing Chicken, welcome. Welcome, Luca. Yori says, I have this idea, basically, that when I'm lucid, I can pick up a laptop and open the source code of the dream and edit it. Do you think it would be possible to change things that way instead of dream? Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, if you can just think about stuff and change it in the dream, for example, if I told, for example, last week in my dream vlog on Thursday that I looked up at the sky and I went like this and all the clouds were gone, it was clear skies. I mean, if you can do that in your dream, why not on the computer? It's just the same thing. It's all in your mind. If it works the same way pretty much. I think it's a pretty nice thought, Yoris. Has anyone thought in real life they were dreaming and tried to fly or do something stupid in public? Anyone? No, I have never, because I've had lucid dreams when I was a kid, so I feel like I know a clear difference between them. But I think it's pretty funny. Let me know what you did. Did you just try to fly? What did you do? I hope you didn't do anything stupid like throw yourself in front of a bus. That would be kind of stupid. You probably didn't do that since you might not be here. I'm not listening. I'm just typing those skills. What? Do busy people have less lucid dreams? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is because you have to put effort and time into it. And if you don't, you can forget about it, pretty much. Unless you're lucky. And I consider myself pretty lucky in terms of lucidity, stuff like that. I get lucid dreams not very often, but I've had periods in which I was very lucid. I've had 5 lucid dreams in one night once. I will never forget that. It was pretty crazy. So Alex is talking about, I texted her when I was on top of the shard, and I said, you have to listen to the song and imagine that you're here, and I sent her a photo. And if you want me to put a link to that song, I will do that. It's like when I was talking about my meditation kind of thing. I have this whole soundtrack that I listen to when I kind of want to just calm down. So yeah, if you want me to put a link, I'll do that. I've ended program before. I ended up losing lucidity on the Enterprise. What was that? Are you referring to something? Was that the thing that you talked about that you found like the source code? I guess that was Yotis, right? Right. I like this idea because you could try to change things you cannot easily imagine, like maybe invent a new color. Yeah. Absolutely. Nice theory you got there, man. Maybe if you want, Yotis, you can, because I think you're Dutch, right? So if you want to, if you find it easier to talk about it in Dutch, maybe you send me like a private message here on YouTube. Maybe do it on Twitter. My Twitter handle is @Milan_YT. I'll type it in the chat right now. I find your theory very interesting. So if you want, send me a message. And maybe we might make a video on it on TLD because I think it's very interesting. Post it on your Twitter so I can listen to it later. Demskill says, please rate this comment. There you go. I did it. Then Pierce, what do you think about dreams that show the future? I had a dream where I was at a house at the sea, and a year later my sister went to the same place for a holiday. That is crazy. That is crazy. I do believe that it happens. I don't believe that you're like a fortune-telling person. I believe it's luck. Even though I've had it 4 times, and it's I could be like, oh, it's bullshit, stuff like that, while not having it. But I know, even though that I've had it 4 times, I know that it's still luck and fortune-telling things. In your example, then here is it's crazy that you can actually envision a place, but for me, it was more, I felt like stuff was going to happen because, for example, friend of mine, it's just things that happen. You kind of feel like a build-up into something. So it's kind of like you feel something coming, and you kind of dream about it pretty much. That was my case. Happened to me a couple times, even though I felt like kind of lucky as well. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty, yeah. It's more if you feel a certain situation coming. For example, I'll use my example of studying in London. I've been trying to. It's one of my dreams to actually move to London once. And if I dream about that, and it happens in a year or 2, then I'm not going to be like, wow, it happened because I dreamed about it. I saw this vision or something. You know, it's just, you know. Anyway, Miss Josh's chat. Someone is breaking in Milan's home. I guess it was someone there. Yeah, I'm on the fence because when it happened, it kind of blew me away. Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty crazy that you can actually think about a place and you, like, how similar was it in terms of, like, what did the building look like and everything? Let me know. If you dream you are lucid dreaming, is it a lucid dream? Not necessarily. Your question might be a joke, but if you really want an answer to it, not necessarily. You can think that you're, it's like, how do I put this? I've tried to explain it so many times. A friend of mine, for example, he very often dreamed that, he told me, like, I was lucid last night, and somehow I felt that he wasn't, because the things he explained and stuff was like, you can get more out of that. So, for example, Ms. Josh's fat, that's not a lucid dream, layers of a lucid dream. That is, for example, when you see something lucid dream related, but you don't realize it. So what Luca is saying here is, oh, it happened to me. Yeah, right. So it's pretty much just like you feel like you were kind of lucid, and you feel like, oh, I'm having a lucid dream, while waking up, you're not actually like, I fully realized that I was dreaming, pretty much. So, yeah. it is possible to dream that you have a lucid dream while not really happening. Let me check. Okay, so everyone that has a question, go ahead. Shoot. Just wondering if anyone's locking a door or something. Yeah. Okay, let me check. I had a couple notes of stuff that I want to talk about. Just reading that now. Oh yeah. Who actually who watched Giz's latest video? And who watched it until the end? And who saw that was in that video? And who knew that was like the January thing that was going to happen? Because we've been hyping it up so much since October, November? I don't know. Something like that. And I posted a photo of Giz and I. I'll show it to you now. I posted a photo on our TLD page, not the public one, but the one that we have with all the members. And James, aka Space and Badass, he was immediately like, huh, is this a January thing or not? And I was like, it's not just a photo though, it's video's coming, right? This is the photo in case people want to see it. Let me check that. You can probably see it like that. Alright, there you go. It's a notification. Who disliked the stream? Exactly. Fucking mayonnaise. Everyone liked the stream. If you're watching, like this stream. I don't know, I like this video. Thank you. Like it, everyone. Just go ahead, like. Nice crib, yeah. Right. Those who saw the video, you'll know what he's talking about. So, if you want to see Giz on my channel, if you want to see like kind of how we finally met after 4 years, stay tuned. Next Saturday the video is coming. I'm also uploading a vlog type of thing for my whole London trip on this Saturday, so stay tuned if you guys want to see it. Alright, questions, anyone? Shoot, go ahead. Anything, doesn't have to be Lucid Dreaming related, doesn't have to be YouTube related. Anything you can think of, go ahead. I'm doing good today, Josh. Yeah, thank you. Luca, do you have any bad experiences with Lucid Dreaming? No. Why did I sit out there? No. No, I don't think so. Let me think about that for a second. An initial thought, no. No, I don't. No. I don't think so. I don't think I've actually had like a negative experience with it. Only positive stuff. What I do sometimes have is that like a feeling that I get in a dream is can affect me for an entire day, and that might be good, that might be bad, but it's just dream related, not necessarily lucid dream related. Any dream can give me a feeling that stays with me for a whole day, maybe even two, and that might genuinely be annoying, as if like it might be an annoying feeling or something like that. You know, it might be a happy feeling, but it's more like the annoying feelings that stay with me for a longer time. Even though they're fictional things that happened, they can still affect my mood. How long did it take to have regular lucid dreams? That's kind of a hard question to answer because I've had a lot of lucid dreams when I was a kid, and then I had none for quite a while. Even like sometimes, maybe occasionally it might happen, but not on purpose. Then when I was 15, I found out about it again, and I guess it took me about 2 weeks to regularly start lucid dreaming again. No, I just read that. What are you gonna do after you finish school? Good question. I'm probably, it all depends. If I get the chance to study abroad next year, I applied to 3 schools in England, 1 in Bournemouth and 2 in London, for the people that want to know about it. It depends. I know someone that studied there that was also at the same school that I'm at right now, and he got a job there in film industry. He still goes there so often. He's more in London than he is in Belgium and wherever he lives. So it really depends on this year, and that's why this year is so busy for me, because I want to go to London. I want to study in England somewhere. Rather have London and Bournemouth. No offense to the people that live in Bournemouth, but I fell in love with London really a couple years ago. It's just like I love the place. So not only that, not only school, stuff outside of school, learning experiences in the field pretty much. By the way, I've got this huge shit. Sorry about that. And YouTube. YouTube is a hobby, but it's also starting to be a job, you know? TeamLucidStream is a huge project that we're building. We're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We're thinking about more stuff where we are in our heads years ahead of what we're now, because we want to put everything that we possibly can into TeamLucidStream. And that is why I want to point out again, I probably do this every week, but we thoroughly enjoy everything that you do. If it's liking, commenting, subscribing, being active on the website, talking to us about anything, taking the time to just enjoy the things that we make, because our stuff that we make is free to you. It's a gift to you, pretty much. We don't want anything in return. If you want to give us something in return, that's completely voluntary, you know? But to get that response from you guys is amazing. So thank you again. I probably say this every week, but I want you guys to know that every single thing that you do, we love you. So yeah. So it kind of, my future depends on school, stuff outside of school that still have to do with film and YouTube. So, okay, more questions. Shameless Slater, who else would dislike the stream? Dislike the MilanCast? I don't know. People hate me or something? I was so stupid in a dream. A guy was telling me that I was dreaming, and I did not believe him. I looked at my foot, and it had a face, and I was never lucid. I spent all the dream talking to my foot. Wow, awesome. That's what you call layer 0 lucid dream, pretty much. It's like your mind throws hints at you all the time. Why am I starting? Can you some water? So yeah, your mind throws hints at you all the time. You never really notice, which is stupid when you wake up. But it's normal. It's not just you. It happens to you. So many people. To me as well. Watch the last Thursday's dream vlog. I talked about it. Fucking May says, thank you, dude, for the awesome name. Can you give some tips on SSILD if you know that method? Obviously, of course. SSILD is probably the sensory initiated lucid dream. It's a wild method, and I'm not very I usually do dream initiated. So I'm not gonna be able to give you a good answer on that one. I'm just gonna maybe wait till next week to answer for an answer. Just ask it next week. I know the difference between wild and dialed is, but is there any difference between how each of them feel? Nope, no difference, and that's why it's like there's no. A lucid dream is a lucid dream, pretty much. There's different layers of lucidity, different clarities, different vivid, like you can feel very different types of vividity. Is that a word? I don't know. A dream can be very vivid, while it can be very non-vivid, pretty much. So, but it all feels the same. A lucid dream is a lucid dream. Whether you achieve it using dialed or wild, it doesn't matter. So, let me check. TeamLucidStream will become the biggest thing ever, and thank you for making it a thing. Thank you, Reason Gifts, and thank you all. Yeah, thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Can you lucid dream through false awakening? Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah, definitely. If you realize that you're in a false awakening, pretty much. If you realize that you wake up and you were still asleep, pretty much, and you become lucid, then definitely you'll have a good lucid dream. I'm sorry, guys, for my sore throat. It's like I don't know how I got it. That's why I'm drinking a lot. I'm coughing a bit. So, but bear with me for a while. Sorry about that. Any question? Go ahead. I should not put this in front of my face, probably. What do you think happens when you can't wake up from a lucid dream? One time, this guy told me that I'm not allowed to wake up until he allows it. I laugh now, but it was freaky as fuck. It wasn't robes. Well, check out Giz's video on that. It's called Stuck in a Lucid Dream, uploaded by Giz Upwards. Check it out. What do I think happens? Good question. I think it's like you were very, very tired, as in so tired that you cannot physically wake up because you're just exhausted. That's my opinion. I don't know what it happens, why it happens, pretty much, and what the actual declaration is behind it. I don't know. No idea. What did I have for dinner? Just I had lasagna. Yeah. Dream burger? Could be as well. Hello, Milan. Don't call me that. Do you have sleep paralysis? Do I have it? You probably mean if I ever had it before? Nope. Never had it before. Because I don't use wild methods. It's like I prefer to just do dream initiated lucid dreams because not necessarily because it frightens me. It did frighten me in the beginning, and that's why I never tried it in the first place, and that's why I never really specialized in it. So Milan, do you think? First of all, don't call me Milan. It's Milan or it's Melm. It's one of the two you choose. Don't call me Melon. Anyway, do you think the Matrix would run on Windows Vista? No, it'd probably run on like Windows 98, something like that. If you guys even know what that is, I don't know how old you are. I sent some more info about my program and Lucid Dreaming idea as a PM on YouTube. Okay, thank you, Joyce. Thank you. Melon, did you murder Giz so you could do this alone? Yes. Yeah. I don't know how you know, but you're right. You got me. Sorry, don't call the police. Now, if you really want to know what happened, why I took over the stream again, is because Giz is very exhausted. Might be from his trip to London. I don't know. But he's very exhausted, so he couldn't join the stream. He set it up for me so I could do it. But he can't be here. Does FILD have a chance of causing sleep paralysis? Yes, because it's a wild method. So it does have a chance of causing sleep paralysis. What is 9 plus 10? That's 19. Awesome question. Thank you. Wait, I'm just gonna check something here for a second. Keep going with the question. So, where is it? Gotta check something in front of scripts. Find it. Almost there. Yeah, okay, good. Do you know the paintings of Dali? They look like dreams. Yes, Luca, they are actually inspired by dreams as well. So, yeah. Matrix runs on Ubuntu, or it would have crashed thousands of times. Yeah, might be as well. So what's the deal with wild? Giz made that quite confusing. How do you mean what's the deal with wild? If you want to explain wild, wild is it's an acronym for wake initiated lucid dream, and it's very We have a lot of videos on those. I'm just gonna give you like a very very brief explanation. So there's two techniques. There's wild and there's dialed. Wild is wake initiated lucid dream. It's pretty much you use things from waking life to get you into a lucid dream, and dialed is dream initiated lucid dream. So for example, when you look at your hands, you do reality checks, stuff like that, and that's what makes you lucid. That is a dream initiated lucid dream. So what's the deal with wild? I don't like it because I didn't learn any method, any wild method, because I was very frightened of it in the beginning, because of sleep paralysis. It really scared me off. Don't let it scare you off necessarily. You might have it once, sleep paralysis, but it might be a good experience. Some people see cool hallucinations, some people see freaky things, but so it kind of turned me down to try any wild methods. That's why I never specialize in it, and that's why I barely talk about it, because it's not my thing. Hope that gives you like a bit of an explanation. It goes 4, 4, 2, 3. If you want to know more, let me know. Hope I answered your question. I have pizza in the oven. I don't have time to challenge him to physical combat. Oh well, let him sleep for once, Judo guy. What sort of things to do at school? It seems really cool. Have I got an example? Nicholas, you are watching, right? He studies with me at school. What do we say? What do we do at school? That's a good question. I'll let Nicholas give me some input here. Maybe you have a nice example, and then we'll let him know. So I will get back to you, Hannah. Could you have a Fallout type of dream? Do you mean as in the atmosphere, looks and stuff of it is Fallout? Like, I mean, are you talking about the game, or are you talking about, what are you talking about exactly? I don't know what you mean. Sorry. Ask me more specific and I'll answer. African 2102 says smoking weed before destroyed my dream recall, but now I've been remembering bits of dreams from smoking, not nearly as much as I want, but it seems like it's getting better. Any idea how to progress it? I think we have a video about drugs and dream recall, or we might have canceled it because of YouTube stuff, things, advertiser friendly things, stuff like that. Check it out. I don't know if we have it. But drugs can definitely affect your dream recall, and pretty much the more vivid, the more clear your head is, so the less drugs you do. That also means drinking, guys. Don't forget, drinking. Alcohol is also a drug. The better your dream recall will be. So if you are gonna smoke a lot of weed, then it's probably not gonna be. You're probably not gonna have a good dream recall. That's it. So you got the answer right there. Smoke a little less weed. That is probably better if you're busy, since if you fail, you still slept. Exactly. Dutchik, the first times that I tried wild, or any time whatsoever that I tried wild, it's never been successful for me before. And I mean, it gets me restless. It gives me insomnia pretty much if I keep trying, which is horrible. Then says, I find the best way to lucid dream is just recording your dreams when you wake. Whenever I want to lucid dream, that's what I do, and within about 3 to 4 days, I have one. Do you mean recording as in you talk to a thing? So you talk to, for example, your phone, you record it like that? Or do you mean writing, stuff like that? Because if we're on the topic about having a busy schedule, then recording, for me, I've never done it before, like voice recording, I mean, but I've definitely thought about it so many times, because it takes so much less amount of time, and it's like you have that and you kind of learn to explain it as a story, which does a lot, because you remember stories, you don't remember facts, or you might remember visions, for example, but stories is the stuff that you remember, because it try to do that when you wake up. For example, when you're getting dressed, what I do a lot of times is when I'm in a shower, is repeat my dream Be like, okay, so yeah, that's where it began. That's the first thing that I remember. And that's what happened next, and then that happened. Oh, but wait, something happened before that first thing. And that's how you reconstruct the dream, and you can explain it as a story, and that does so much. So, good tip then, Piers. That's what I also do. Ms. Josh said, I had sleep paralysis for the first time yesterday. When I opened my eyes, the room was shifting and glitching. But that's crazy, dude. That cheeky, yes, your videos. I mean my videos. Nicholas says, I feel like we just film way too much things. Yeah, we film a lot. We edit a lot. It's just, what do? As I said in the beginning, we have a very all-round education. We learn to direct, we learn to film, we learn to record audio and like post-production and stuff as well. We learn to do production. That means calling people, financial stuff, everything pretty much. So I can't really say exactly what we do all the time because it's so versatile. If that makes sense. Maybe I'll explain what we did a while back. We were given a genre. We were given a choice. You either do you pick a certain genre out of like 4 or 5, because there's actually about 4 or 5 genres, and that's it. The rest are subgenres. So sorry about this, guys. We had to choose one of these genres, and we had to make a short film in that genre within it. So use every element that it had and make people know which genre it is without actually saying it, you know? So that's it pretty much. That's something that we have to do. A very very small things that we had to do. Wow. Okay. You can get out of sleep paralysis very easily. Yeah, some people might find it very easily. Others might just find it very hard. Do old people lucid dream more, or do younger people lucid dream more? Well, younger people lucid dream more because I know what's happening. Anyway, the older you get, the less REM sleep you get, and REM sleep is the sleep phase in which we have the most dreams. It's not the only one though, because a lot of people think that we only dream in REM sleep. That's not true. So younger people have more REM sleep, and therefore might have more chance to become lucid. So on average, older people will have less lucid dreams. But it's not going to be that big of a difference. I don't know if you would actually notice it. So yeah. It also depends how trained you are, obviously. If you, like, an experienced person obviously is going to have more lucid dreams when they're older than a non-experienced lucid dreamer pretty much when they're younger. Makes sense. Look, a lot of people say little kids wilder imagination, but I started after puberty, so it depends. You're right about that. But partially for me, what I also did was when I was a kid, I had a lot of lucid dreams. I said it 5 times now, but just it's a fact though that younger kids have more lucid dreams. That partially has to do with the imagination. I guess Gio did a video on this. I'm not going to go into full detail because, to be honest, I don't know how exactly it all works. Do you remember normal dreams? You corrected that. Do you remember dreams from deeper stages of sleep? Yeah. It's not the lighter you sleep, the more dream recall you have, or the deeper you sleep, the more dream recall you have. It's like, I think deeper sleep dreams are more hard to recall, but if you can recall them, they are a lot more vivid. I'll put it that way. So yes, I do remember dreams from very deep sleep, even though it's harder. What do you think would happen if you go into a closet in a dream? Find out. anything can happen. Anything, literally every single thing. You might just pick the Narnia closet. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright. Thank you for these comments, by the way, everyone. Thank you for the questions. That really fills up my time, which is good, because this is the first time that I stream alone. I've never done it before. Every time that I stream is with Giz, plus someone else, or just Giz. So I get the response all the time, so it's like a chat that we have. And this is kind of new for me, streaming alone. So it's pretty much just like we talk to one another, pretty much, you and me now, person watching. So it's nice that you give me this input, so I can know what to talk about, pretty much. So yeah. Okay. Remember everyone to hashtag #Milan. Yeah, boy. SK99S says, I will be in your closet. Okay. Anything can happen in your dream closet, Milan 2017. It's true, though. It's true. Anything. Maybe you will, I don't know, maybe someone will come and bring you a coffee. That's so random, I know, but anything can happen, literally. What will most likely happen is what you expect to happen, and I think a lot of people put the closet thing in relation to Narnia, so you might go to Narnia, pretty much, if that makes sense. Oh, your questions, thank you. Dylan Infinity Old, right? It says great. I've seen you before though. It's the first time that I pronounced your name. Great videos from this channel and all other channels related to it. Thank you so much. Dutchik, how would you recall? No, sorry. How would you know what dream stage you are in when you recall your dreams? I feel a difference when I'm like only half asleep or deep asleep. That's one thing. And second of all, you can monitor it. So I have this app. Someone asked us last week, I think, or 2 weeks ago, because I wasn't there last week and didn't have time. There's certain apps that, for example, you can put on your bed, and it uses your accelerometer to see your movement in bed, and that's how it checks how deep you're asleep. So that's another thing. If you, for example, see that you woke up and you see that you went from a very deep sleep to like almost dead, pretty much, to a spike, to being awake, and you still recall something, even though you slept that deep, then that's how you know. Yep. How often do you guys stream? This is the only time I've got it before. We stream once a week, every Tuesday. So every Tuesday night, and that is 7:30 UK time, 7:30 GMT, that is. So that is, for most European people, 8:30, like for me. Anyone else notice the way Gio moves his head in his videos? No, haven't noticed it. If you realize something is false in a dream and you wake up, is it layer 1 of lucidity? Yeah, layer 1 is if you realize that you're dreaming and you wake up because of excitement or whatever. You wake up because, like, right after you realize that you're dreaming, like right after you become lucid. That's a layer 1 lucid dream. A lot of people don't like using the layer things, but it's very easy to explain, so you're right on this one. Layer 1 lucidity is you wake up right after you realize that you're dreaming. The Infinity will bet as soon as I go to the dream closet I'm gonna get coffee from Peter Griffin. Well, I hope you do. Let me know if you did. Do you ever use WBTB to lucid dream? I kind of combine that with dream exit initiated lucid dream. So it's not like I necessarily put an alarm, but when I wake up in the middle of the night, I see that it's like, I was about to say 2 a.m., but I often am not in bed yet when that happens. I mean, busy. I use dream exit initiated lucid dream to just, try and go back in a dream that I had, and that is like, I guess more than 75% of the time works for me. So yeah, I kind of use that in some way. Hannah, check out Giz's channel. Made a video on that? Yeah, I probably did. I think Milan murdered Giz. No, Lewis. I told you before. He's very tired. Oh yeah, I might have murdered him in London. I might have. Yeah, I might have. You got me again. Second time you got me. He's very exhausted. He's asleep. Gotta go. Bye, Wizard. Yeah. Thank you for watching, dude. Or girl, no discrimination. I don't know what you are. I got an email from a teacher. Just gotta read that really quick. Oh, awesome. I was late. By the way, Nicholas, I was late because of the ENG thing that we had. We both had to write our names down. We didn't. So I sent an email to the teacher, and it's okay now. Okay. Good. Okay, Yotis, I got your message. Thank you. I'm gonna read it as soon as I can. Did you say go to sleep to Giz? No, I didn't. No. He's exhausted. He said, I'm gonna set it up for you. If you want, you can stream by yourself. If you want someone to co-host, then you gotta find someone. And but I just do it by myself. It kind of like, it frightens me, and that's why I still wanted to do it. Remember, kids, do one thing a day that scares you. That sounded so stupid. It's like a PSA. Public service announcement. Milan says that do one thing a day that very much terrifies you. Nah, this doesn't terrify me, you know. It's okay, it's fine. I like this. I like this chat that we have. MilanCast #1. So it's good. I can never get past layer 4. There's no layer 5. Some people say that layer 5 is like an OBE, but I think that's... No, I'm not like the OBE type. I have layer infinity lucid dreams every night. Nice. I bet they're good. Guys, send me those questions. I know what to talk about. Every question I have. Anything at all. You can ask me why I have a baby face today. And that's because I shaved right before streaming. And that explains my baby face. Don't be like, oh, you always got a baby face, this and that. No, just don't do that. What's up with your hair? Right, here they go. My brother has a layer pi lucid dream. Nice. That's like almost layer 4. What weapon did you use to kill Giz? Bacteria. Nah, I don't know. Do you have a higher IQ if you lucid dream more often? No. No, I don't think so. Good question, but I don't think so. It's more of training than actual intelligence. And yes, I shaved, Josh. Babyface. Your beard is lit, bro. Thank you. It was getting too long. I couldn't show myself on stream for, like, I don't know, how many people watch the stream every week about? What's that, 140 something? Can't do that. You don't know everything. You are not Juices. Exactly. You just pointed that out. What do you think the best mantra is for lucid dreaming? We're talking about mild method here, I'm thinking. What I do very often is I envision the last dream that I had, so the night before, pretty much. I just envision my dream. That's why you need to write them down or remember them at least somehow, because it's useful for a lot of things. For example, for mild. So I envision my last dream, and I say, this is... Yeah, Dylan Infinite, I know 19 people are watching right now, but in total, when we look afterwards, we see how many people watch in total. That's always about 140, something like that. I was answering a question. Oh yeah, the best mantra. What I do is, so I envision my pretty much my last dream, and I say, okay, look, so that was a dream. You did not realize that was a dream. Then you can start analyzing, like, why did I not realize? Maybe, oh yeah, I had that dream, so I'm stupid. I didn't realize it. Something like that. Just, you can be hard on yourself. Um, so just be like, yeah, that was a dream. So tonight, I'm not gonna make that same mistake. I'm gonna dream. I'm gonna go to sleep, and in an hour or something, maybe even less than like half an hour, I'll be dreaming, and I'm gonna realize that I'm dreaming. That's what I say to myself. And don't forget the envisioning part. It's a very good way to do mild. Hope that answered your question. Um, Brennan Davies. I can't pronounce that first name. Hope that it answers your question. I believe Giz said in the past video that you're more intelligent if you lucid dream. I don't think so. I don't know. Could be. Giz spreading misinformation. No, I don't know. Could be. Could be. Would it be possible to dream program what idea from now on yourself to a higher layer of lucidity? I think so, by using stabilizing technique type of things. But that dream program thing, if you're referring to the idea that you had, I don't think so. You actually have to actively do something to increase the vividness. What is that word? I'm looking for vividity or something. Like something is more vivid. It's is higher. Someone please help me. I don't know that word. Does it have a word? I don't know. Does oh sorry, I lost it here. Does pinching someone actually work as a reality check? Pinching someone? No. Pinch yourself. Don't pinch someone else. What? By the way, Morth, you're the one that has the Geo poster, right? How are you enjoying it? Will a sleep tracker app help me to know when to wake up if I want to wake back to bed? Yeah, I mean, any alarm will work. Any alarm will work as long as it makes you wake up. It'll do the job. But what if Melon's judo guy? No, I'm not. Just Melon. Well, when I scroll, it sometimes just clicks to the bottom. I lose a comment. Probably depends on what you dream. Also, yes, but not IQ. Test IQ. The creative IQ, not the language or math or logic IQ, which are usually tested. Yeah, I believe in that. Dutchik. You're right about that. It's like there's different types of IQ. It's not like necessarily like smart intelligence, as in, oh, I'm good at math, I'm good at languages, I don't know, stuff like that. There's a creative IQ as well. There's also social IQ and stuff like that. There's so many different type of things. But if you say that your creative IQ, or maybe if there's something called a awareness IQ, I don't know, whatever type of IQ, is higher if you lucid dream, then I will go with yes, probably. I, as an aspiring linguist, think that when you say your mantra, you can't just say the words. You have to really make the connection of it. Exactly. You have to make that visualization goes. You're right about that. So that's when I say that step of envisioning your previous dream is a very important step. It's not, words don't do anything if you don't think about it. That was deep, but it's true. Gizcast is better than MilanCast. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Clarity, yeah, that could be the word. Could be the word, but there's a difference between clarity and vividness, right? Is layer 4.5 lucid dream possible? No, I don't think so. Some people say, as I said before, some people say that a layer 5 is like an OBE, so an out-of-body experience. But I'm not like the OBE type of guy. I don't. If I really have to say it, I don't like believe in it, because it's still like It's not an actual science, it's a pseudoscience. Anyway, I'm a science guy, you know. May I pinch you when I'm asleep? Oh, please don't do that. Or maybe, you know, if you're not like right next to me or something, then yeah, go ahead. I'm just a dream character then. Unless I feel an actual pinch tonight, I'll let you know. That would be, oh my god, we could be proving that shared dreaming is real here. It's so important. Can I build something in a dreaming and come back in the next night and continue? Oh, absolutely. Sake, yeah, you can. Max is doing that. Maxwell Hunter, the Rara Rabbit on TeamLucidStream here, a member of ours. He built a dream world, dream world pretty much. So he made this place his own place. I guess it has a beach and everything, and like there's even certain dream characters that live there and that come back whenever he goes to that place. I personally think that's one of the most awesome and creative things that you can do. Actually create something for yourself and keep building it up every time you become lucid. I have so much respect for you for doing that. It's awesome. It's just so much creative IQ there, if we gotta use that word. Snap it again. Any idea of a good sleep tracker app? Yes. Give me a second. I'll get it for you. This stream is not sponsored, but I'll show it to you. Okay, so here, above my shameless Tinder app, you see this, the sleep cycle app, right? I know I got 3 messages. I do. So this is, as I say, we're not sponsored. I mean that. So what this app is pretty much, this is your alarm, right? Stop messaging me. Also, Nicholas, you're doing the same thing. So this is your alarm, right? These are your statistics from previous nights and stuff like. You can scroll through, and this is your graph of how deep you sleep and stuff like that. I just noticed that it might be partially cut. No, you can still sleep pretty good. Okay. The app is called Sleep Cycle. It cost me 99 cents. I guess there's a free version. I don't know if it's also Android. It might be iOS only. But that's the one that I use. I don't use it very often anymore because, I'm sorry about that, I need my battery life. And I don't want to plug my phone every night. I know it's a stupid reason, but yeah. In a layer infinity, you guys with your layer infinity things. That's so cool. Is that the app you're talking about? That's cool. I mean, I'm running behind. Sponsorship confirmed. No, please. Someone gotta sponsor me. If it's not, I'm waiting for a show from them to sponsor me. But if they're not gonna sponsor me, who made this app? Gotta check it out. Be like, yo, I shout you out on stream for 17 people watching the stream on TeamLucidStream, and that rhymes. Ooh, damn. If you're watching, by the way, guys, like the stream, please. For like MilanCast, if you think I'm doing an okay job, I'd appreciate it if you like the stream. It goes, how does the app work? Does it actually monitor you? There's 2 ways you can use this app. You can make it actually like use the accelerometer in it, so that it monitors the way your phone moves. Your phone moves, so it knows when you move in your sleep, and that's how, in some sort of like algorithms and stuff like that, the people that made the app know like everything about that probably. It sees how deep you sleep. It sees at what time you were awake, you were less awake, you were half asleep, you were deep asleep. That's what it does pretty much. There's more to that app. I'm not going to explain everything. We might make a video on it, probably not. We're still testing a different app, which might be sponsored. Anyway, spoiler. And there's also a second thing that uses your microphone pretty much to do the same thing. And it kind of that kind of listens to you, which I think is very freaky. So it listens to I guess, yeah, it listens if there's movement. So it does the same thing, except it's like a more of a battery saving mode, pretty much. So I use the accelerometer thing because it's a lot more accurate. Oh yeah. Does it actually monitor you? Yeah, it does. It does. I hope you can get something from the answer, and yeah, if you have more questions, let me know. Yes, the app is also 99 cents on Android. It's an orange app, right? Yes. Make sure you're not getting like some sort of copy. I'll show the app to you again. I'll get like a zoom on it so you don't see my whole stupid home screen with all my messages. Everyone trying to contact me while I'm streaming. Nicholas and a couple other people. What is up on my throat today? Okay, give me a second here. The app is... Oh, I got 11 messages now. 11 messages. Anyway, okay. Sorry about this. No. None. Get rid of this. Okay. Ow. How do I zoom on this? Anyway, I'm not gonna... How do I do that? Anyway, okay, watch this. This app. That sleep cycle thing. Oh wait, here, I'll probably have to put it here. That orange one. It's almost stupid whole screen. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, that app is the one that I use. Let me check if that's visible. Yeah, it's kind of visible, I guess. Yeah. Don't worry, Nicholas. I heard waking up by an alarm in the middle of the night makes you tired / disrupt cycle. What about waking up naturally after dreams? That's another thing that this app does. It sounds so super sponsored. It sounds like such a sellout. So what you can kind of choose to do is like put a certain period to wake up in. So say for example, I'm putting my alarm at 8 a.m. but I want you to check my lightest sleep period from 7:30 to 8. So what it does is when you kind of like wake up, kind of like, you know, it wakes you up. The alarm goes off very quietly, and if you don't turn it off or something like that, it goes louder, and that makes you, oh, believe me, so much more, so pretty much so much less tired throughout the day. So you were right if you say that waking up by an alarm in the middle of the night, or even by day. I mean, there's sleep cycles throughout the whole night. That really makes me very tired to just wake up in the middle of like a deep sleep. You get that feeling sometimes like, ooh, I'm coming from far, you know. So that is true when you say that. So that app is a really good solution for that. Does the app show you cycles? No, it doesn't do that, unfortunately. Yes, that is the first one that pops up when you type in sleep cycle. Okay, good. Is that wait? Where the heck is Max, James, and Ed at? I don't know. Yeah, usually they watch. Maybe they don't have time because everyone is so busy, you know. So yeah, I guess let me check. No, they're probably not here. You guys are still okay. I got 15 minutes until Giz wakes up and drags me out of the stream. So any question you have, as like the rest of the stream, pretty much, go ahead. Let me know. Any question. Let me check if I actually missed some. My first lucid dream, I woke up with a nosebleed after being shot. You, what? Your nose is actually bleeding? That's crazy. Maybe you hit something in your dream or something, or maybe you felt the pain and that's why you got shot in the dream, pretty much. It kind of drags stuff over. So, like, for example, if you hear, that's what I have when I take a nap, for example, as well. If I hear a door closing or I hear someone screaming, I see it actually happen in a dream, even though I know the person, I know who it was because I heard his voice, pretty much. So I'm like, yeah, oh, that's him next door, but I was asleep, you know? It's crazy. Is Koi's Corner a good channel? I don't know. I never heard of it. Never heard of it. Do you have any goals for this year? Study abroad. I'll put it that way. And get Team Lucid Dream on my personal channel, as many subs as possible. That's my goal. Have you ever had any dreams dominated by memes? No. No. What I have had, for example, is when you play a game for an entire day and you dream about that game. Oh, it's such a hell, especially with like very limited games. Like if you guys play on Game Boy, I don't know if you still do that, and you were stuck in like, I don't know, Pokemon Blue. It's not very it's not such a joyful experience. If I had a choice, I would wake up, sunlight pouring through my window, one of the best feelings in the world, but school and work exists. Oh yeah, that's so awesome. Just wake up like that. That's awesome. Dylan Infinity, I'm gonna go and sub to your channel. My channel is in the description down below. It should be. If not, I put it here. Here is mine. Why can't I type? There you go. That's my channel. I don't do Lucid Dreaming related content though, but I'm here on TLD to do Lucid Dreaming stuff, and I'm on my own thing to do my own stuff, pretty much. I still dream if I don't play them anymore. Yeah. Oh god, I dreamed a lot about Pokemon games. Yeah. Oh, that's so stupid, right? Freezing Chicken is so stupid to be stuck in an 8-bit world. Just see that Pokemon thing go over and over again. It's hateful. Oh wait, so you asked me something. Have you ever tried being bald in Lucid Dreaming? Did you succeed? What? Imagine not having Matonia, like not having sleep paralysis while asleep, and you would actually go and get like a shaver and shave your head off. Thank you, nature, for paralyzing us while being asleep. Den Pierce, well, it's meditation time later, guys. Awesome stream, by the way. Thank you. Oh, I missed that. I missed him say that. Sorry, I missed a lot of things. Okay. Mel, remember when I had the dreams about Last Chance You? Oh, yeah. So Nicholas watched this whole series of... It's called Last Chance You. You wrote it wrong, bro. You forgot the T. Anyway. It's about this, yeah, it's about something, you know, and the episodes are like 1 hour long, and there's like 8 episodes or something like that. Nicholas watched the whole thing in a day, and it's an American football series, so he dreamed about American football and thought it was so annoying, which I can definitely get into. So yeah, that's hateful. Have you ever entered a movie in a lucid dream? If not, would you want to? Know what I have thought about, and what I do really want to do is make a movie, direct a movie, something like that. That is dream related. I feel like as a film student, I gotta use my roots and like interests and stuff to direct, kind of make an actual movie. So I might actually ever make a dream related film. I mean, as of entering one in a lucid dream, no, I haven't done that. I dreamed to actually play them on Game Boy, but the game world is always all different and fucked up, and I find mysterious things happening with the game characters. Oh, you mean like that? But you still have a Game Boy or not? Because you can just play them. If not, they're cheap. Buy one. Get Pokemon. Where do you see Lucid Dream in the next 3 to 6 years? I think dominated by stupid things that we put on our heads because people stop learning to use their natural ways to become lucid. Yeah, it's a pity, but I feel like it's already coming up. What's your favorite thing to do in Lucid Dream? Flying, by far. Second, waterbending. It's awesome. For people that are like, oh, it's probably sex. No, it's not. No. We have a video on that. Should be out, I think. Max made it. So my favorite thing is flying, and second is waterbending, like as an avatar waterbending, not the stupid, like. I was about to say not the stupid movie, but the Blue Guy movie is not stupid. It's awesome, but I mean like the movie that they made out of the cartoon from The Last Airbender. That's a stupid movie, but I mean so the cartoon pretty much that type of bending. I use Remy. I have a Remy. I got it from Giz. He gave it to me years ago. Years ago. I don't use it anymore. You're sick of them, but huh? So the Frisian Chicken says, I have a Game Boy, Nintendo DS, and emulators, but I don't want to play them. I'm sick of them. But you still, so you dream about them, not really like on purpose, pretty much. Anyway. I had an Avatar dreams a couple of days ago. Do you mean what Avatar do you mean? Do you mean the blue Avatar type of thing? Do you mean the one that I'm talking about? Also, how do I feel about the legendary actor? So John Hurt dying. I think that's the guy from Harry Potter, right? I was actually, I guess I was in London something when he died. I was out of the news. Only thing that I know is Trump doing stupid stuff, and the rest of the world going crazy about it. That's all I know. I should get more into it. The cartoon, yeah, cartoons. I dream so much about waterbending. Most likely waterbending. I mean, any type of bending is nice, but yeah. Anyway. Okay, 8 minutes to go. Any question that you feel like you want to ask still? I'll be back next week though, but this is the first one that I do by myself. And maybe you could be like, oh, I asked Milan this question. That was his first stream. Oh, wow, that's so stupid. But I'm just goofing around. As we usually do on stream, we have this nice bit of banter. But I'm by myself now, so I'm laughing at my own jokes or something. I don't know. At Christmas, I spent so long completing a jigsaw with my family, and my dream ended up looking like jigsaw pieces. Oh, that is horrible. That is horrible. I sometimes have a thought when I try to sleep, but it's really annoying because I can't think of anything else to sleep. Any advice? Please, if you find some advice, let me know, because I have the same thing pretty much. Both Avatar words look cool. Do you mean these Avatar things? We're talking about The Last Airbender, or are we talking about the James Cameron movie? Because the James Cameron movie, I love it. I have it on Blu-ray, and that world is absolutely crazy. Gizcast was much better than Leaf, if you want to say Gizcast and not MilanCast. Do you think the Lucid Dream community will grow? Oh yeah, absolutely. But I hope, as I said before, that it doesn't get dominated, which I think it will, by like machines and meds and whatever stuff that I'm not really fond of. I'm very, I would like to always do it in the most natural way, using techniques, methods. Methods of techniques, pretty much. No difference. I don't like using, the Remy is like okay, but it's border for me. I don't like using artificial stuff to have influences on my dreams, because not only is that frightening to me, I think it's like, no. Anyway. When linked to that question, pretty much, when do you think TLD will start to get noticed on the level of dream views? It is not going to take long, I think. Last Airbender and top blue people. You put it well. Giz, really? You gonna do that? Ooh, the backstab is real. Wow. And I met that guy in London. Why did I do that? I should have used my time in a better way. Starting roasting me on my own cast. Bitch, you better go to bed. You better go to bed again. So Giz, now you're part of my stream. Do you have any questions for me? Oh. When you lucid dream, do you mainly test theories/experiments or just have fun? I have fun all the time because I feel like I had my fair share of theories and experiments. And maybe if I go to bed and I'm like, alright, I kind of want to test that, and I have a lucid dream, then I will test that. But usually, yes, I just have fun. Wow. Everyone was just like, ooh. Roasted. Well, that's more of a comeback from last week than a backstab. What did I do again last week? I did something, didn't I? When I commented on... I can't remember. What a savage Giz. Gonna whisper in your ear, by the way. Okay, come through, dude. Do it. Okay. What is the weirdest thing you have ever done in a lucid dream? The weirdest thing I've ever done. I don't think I've done any weird things. I don't know. I don't think so. No. I'll think about it. It's a good question. Alright. We're gonna wrap up. So if you wanna have a quick question, shoot. If not, then just enjoy watching. I don't know. Nothing is weird when it's in a dream. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking as well. What defines weird? Is it like funny weird? Is it stupid weird? Is it like when you wake up, you're just like, why did I do that? I don't think I've really done anything weird. I've never woken up. And thank you, TeamLucidStream. Milan, are you on drugs? No, I'm not. So yeah, I've never really woken up like from a dream, and I've never been like, oh, why did I do that? Why did that happen? No, never. Good stream today, thank you. You look like you're on black tar heroin? What is that even? I'm gonna look that up. Black tar heroin. What does that make you even do? What? Oh my god, that looks really bad. No. I've never seen people that are on black tar heroin, so I don't know what they do. Good question. Is the answer to the question no? What? Nice. I guess that's gonna be the last question for today. And freezing chicken, you got me stuck here. I'm gonna say, is the answer to this question no? Yes, it is. But that's kind of a paradox because I said yes, but it's the answer is no. Anyway, well then, Milan, you hold it your own mind against what? Oh, you hold it your own in the midst of bloodshed. Wow, because okay. Anyway. Milan killed Giz Edwards. Ooh, I'm on Black Star Heroin, Jake. That's like I've never seen this name in the chat, and now first thing I see is his name with I'm on Black Star Heroin. Yeah, okay, good dude. Good first impression. So we're gonna wrap up here. I enjoyed this though. I enjoyed doing this. I was kind of like afraid that I was not gonna know what to say. And I guess now we all agree that MilanCast is so much better than Gizcast, and Giz don't say anything in my ear. So yeah.
Milan's fired.
You probably said that on stream just, didn't you? Wow. Anyway, yeah, okay, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're still watching, if you haven't liked the video yet, please go ahead and do that. We really, really appreciate it. Remember that Giz and I have a video of our collab on next Saturday. That's not this Saturday. It's the 11th of February. So stay tuned for that one. And also, I am uploading my London vlog on this Saturday. So go ahead, check it out if you want. Subscribe to me, subscribe to Giz if you haven't already. Is my link in the description? No, it's not. Giz. I'm gonna put it here. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Giz, you ready to play the jingle? All right. Thank you guys for positive feedbacks and everything, and I will see you with Giz next week. Bye bye. All right. See you, everyone. See you next week. Bye bye.